Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing very well. We've seen some price action today, mainly on sort of altcoins, but I thought I'd do a quick update in relation to Bitcoin. The altcoins have been trading, just sort of an overview of what we're looking at the moment. So yeah, so starting on Bitcoin, so what we're seeing at the moment. So it's been a bit of a funny day. We're just seeing sort of like consolidation sort of below the resistance point at 77.7. I've taken a few trades, a few scalps. One short did work out sort of from this rejection down, but again short-lived, so we didn't really stay in that position for long. What I'm sort of looking for is two options: is basically a wick up, a harsh rejection, then we'll look to short down to the next sort of low being the 75 sort of 5 region. From that point we should see some good support, then see a sort of relief rally, then back down again. Or if the bottom is truly in, which again we can't rule it out. When I say bottom is in, I mean just short term, I don't mean entirely, so I'm still expecting sort of up here then down. If we get a reclaim of 7.7 as support, again I'll look to long it up to the 78.7 and then again to the 7.97 sort of region. And just to sort of play something like this, again the sort of 3-wave correction, so 1, 2, 3 and then straight up. Or again we'll just short down from this sort of region, the rejections down to hopefully not new lows, but again it could come all the way down, you know, to the 70,400 region. What I sort of went through yesterday, again we can't rule it out. A move completely down, it's going to take a lot to do that from the bears, so again I'm not going to just say that is the primary sort of outlook I'm having. Again I am bullish overall. I would like to see us hit the sort of 90 sort of 5k region before we sort of excuse me, before we sort of come back down, yeah, to new lows sort of later in the year. So we are seeing sort of I think it's midterms this year, and generally speaking midterms do bring a sort of very bearish sort of short-term outlook. So yes, overall sort of think this year we'll just see this continuation grind up to the sort of 95k sort of 100k region here. Let me zoom out a bit for you. So it'd be something like the untapped weekly sort of here, and then again going into later in the year, again the midterms could cause this, I'm not too sure, but something will cause something like that, and then we'll get the massive sort of spike up following. It gets all that structure. I sort of see something like this to play out. So yeah, so that's Bitcoin. Again, if you're not in any trades, what I recommend, again, wait for 74.7 to reclaim. If we get above that level, retest it and hold it. That hold is going to be the sort of next leg up for us. But these wicks down into support is a good thing to see. So again, bullish is, I'd say, the primary sort of look. Again, we have got liquidity sat below us at 75.5, but if we get this sort of move up then down, we're going to take it out at some point. But again, don't rush into position right now. Just focus on the safer plays. Ethereum, similar sort of outlook. So we're going to see. So again, we have got these untested sort of support zones below us. But yeah, I mean, I've taken a long earlier on because again we are holding this sort of. But we're seeing this sort of mini high low high, yeah, high low high low high low high low. Sorry, I can't talk today. But again, if we get that reclaim above 2160, it's just going to continue up to minimum 2230. So while we're above 2120 roughly, I am sort of holding this long position just to see how it goes. Yeah, which may again end up becoming a short up here in this sort of order block, but until then I'm going to remain sort of in the short term sort of long position. But yeah, what I want to talk about really, which has been an insane few trades today, is a few altcoins. So hype, again, it's just insane moves we're seeing. So I do expect hype at some points we break 59. It'll keep going to 100 minimum. I'll call that here. It's not controversial. Everyone knows how good hype is in there. It's just been such an easy. Every pullback is just a long. With the private groups, again, links in description if you do want to join those. So again, we've been long since a couple of days back, it's 18th of May. So again, at the moment, what was it, 10%, 13% move. And again, I think last night, again, I said on the retest of this level here, as long as you hold the support zone long it, and again from there it's about an 8% move, so there's no excuse not to be in a long position right now. Main targets are just going to be the new highs, personally. We may see some short-term resistance at 55.4, but sort of 60 is my next sort of target for that, so I'm going to remain long and strong on hype. ZEC, again, massive moves once more. We've been in since the breakout, which is down to this sort of level here. Yeah, so we got in at 593 today. And again, it's nothing complicated. It's just once you reclaim above this level here, long it, it's easy peasy, 14% move. And you just keep riding it up. And again, we're going to be tapping those 740s highs. So, yeah, again, fantastic sort of trade. If you are out of position right now, I would just sort of wait for a pullback. Don't try and get in. We are near the all-time high. Yeah, so we got into those. We got into Pengu. Yes, we're out of Pengu now, but again, we did catch a sort of break from the 8 sort of 9 region. So we did catch. Again, it's not a huge move, but we did sort of get. It's about a 5% move. So yeah, no, still decent. Yeah. But what we're seeing is just a hard rejection at this sort of resistance zone here. So again, we're not rejecting at random places. Again, we do see the reason why. So again, we've got the order block here. Support. Sat just above, but again, you've got the wicks down, which is, if we meet the support line here, again, it taps into it, so it's still relevant. But yeah, so again, we could see, again, I'm bullish on Pengu long term. But what we could see is a range start to form. So something like this. But again, you'd be looking for those taps into this order block here. And we can then look to long it up to sort of 1 cent and just over that. But yeah, so it's been a really good day. Again, if anyone is interested, wants to support me, again, please subscribe. If you like the content, comment on the videos, share with your friends and whoever's interested in trades. I do this sort of for a living. Yeah, very passionate. Again, I do run the groups. Do check out in the description sort of the links for that. If you do end up signing up, please do message me. I will get you guys in as soon as I can. But yeah, no, it's been really fantastic sort of a few days, to be fair. I did share as well the reason we're sort of seeing this sort of mini pump in crypto. With the USDT dominance, again, when this is bullish, crypto is bearish. When it pulls back, Bitcoin's bullish. We did hit this resistance point on the descending triangle, so I was expecting some pullback, and we are just now hitting this sort of order block here. So if we flush through it, Bitcoin will just keep on pumping. If we hold here and reverse back, it's going to be very bloody for crypto. If we break out, expect a big pullback in crypto and Bitcoin. So yeah, so do keep an eye on that, guys. I do recommend to keep updated on the USDT dominance chart. But yeah, overall, again, yeah, it's a short-term bullish. If we can sort of reclaim 70, sort of 7, 8 region, and we'll look for longs up to the sort of 7 to 9 region. Also to note, we do have the CME gap. Again, I've not forgotten. It's a very relevant sort of gap to pay attention to. Sort of here, it goes up to 79,000. So again, this should be filled, I reckon, at some point soon. We do have gaps below I've shared before, down to 70, 67.5. But again, as it stands, they're not really relevant. The main one to fill is the one just above us at 79. There will be liquidity sat there. We've still got a small gap up here at 83.8. So again, there's a few gaps sort of around this to pay attention to, but yeah. So quick update for you guys. Hope you've enjoyed the brief update. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.